cut across to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The new section of the Nalanda University that is being inaugurated today, and of course the picturesque Nalanda University that goes back to centuries, which established when it comes to the educational system there, of course, how advanced the Indian civilization had been, Pragya, I beg your pardon. This actually goes on to show when it comes to the long links that we have when it comes to education. Nalanda University, we're looking at a new wing today, will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he's right there.
Right, the historical reference and, the importance of Nalanda universities. Prime Minister has always spoken about going back to the roots, that we were Vishwaguru earlier and we need to reach there at least, and we need to have a pride in our cultural, historical heritage as well. And this is exactly what Prime Minister is going to do when he is going to inaugurate the new campus of Nalanda University, which attracts scholars around the world, not just the country, but around the world. And in fact, it is centuries old. You have rightly said that, and there are many importance that has been attached to Nalanda universities, from Chanakya to bedrock of learning, education. Nalanda University attracted scholars from across the world, and this is exactly what we are going back to. We are going back to the roots that we were proud of, and Prime Minister has been speaking about this particular, having pride in its own culture and institutions, in fact, if I would say. So Prime Minister would be inaugurating this. Obviously, it has political as well as ideological significance. Political because it is in Bihar. JDU government along with BJP is in power. Bihar wanted new project, also financial assistance. This has been promised to them during the negotiations when the ministries were negotiated. This is a historic decision. It is also a UN heritage site. It was declared UN heritage site in 2016 as well. So all of that put together, it is a very significant event and significant moment in history, I would say. Prime Minister is inaugurating the new campus, but this is right near to the old campus. There remains the importance, the historicity, the cultural importance of it around the world, not just for India, is all for there to see. And this is exactly what Prime Minister would be speaking when he will be inaugurating this new campus today.
Well, also how big it is actually coming across as, something that is being celebrated and made as a special occasion as well, Pragya. Are we looking at ambassadors from other partner countries also being present for today's inauguration?
Well, what we're given to understand is that East Asia ambassadors, there are 17 partner countries who are going to attend this event. Mr. S. Jaishankar, Foreign Minister, is going to be there. As I said, that this is not a university that has importance just for India. It has historical background, and it is, scholars around the world, across the world, used to come here to seek knowledge, to gain knowledge. And this is exactly why this visit is important. And Prime Minister is trying to send out a message to everyone, especially the countries who have cultural, ideological similarities with India, saying that we were one once, and this is the place where all of your scholars used to get their learnings, teachings. They used to learn there. So this is also a prestigious and auspicious occasion as well for us to say that, India was a Vishwaguru. It has institutions that were renowned and renowned across the world, not just in the country itself. And we are going back to our roots. We are respecting them. We are giving them. We are reaching out to the old knowledge system as well. This is a very larger message that Prime Minister is going to give there when the ambassadors of these 17 countries would be present along with Union External Affairs Minister Mr. S. Jaishankar.
Right, and also political significance that is being attached to it. Of course, the pictures, Pragya, that are now coming across, we are showing both new and the old. It, goes back 1600 years ago, how advanced the Indian civilization has been when it comes to setting up such establishments, such as universities, and Nalanda tops the list. And even when we talk about the new campus there, very picturesque pictures that are now being shared now as the Prime Minister will be unveiling of the new wing.
You're absolutely right on that count. The historicity, no one can, when it comes to the education institution, I think probably all of them would say Nalanda is the first. institution that has given many scholars. During Chanakya's time also it was highly valued. All of that is part of the historical significance of that particular university. But historicity and political importance, because it is in Bihar. Bihar has a JDU government in place along with BJP in alliance with it. And also the fact that Prime Minister said that all the allies are giving all importance, and all the important things and important projects in the states will be also valued. But to begin with, a project that is that has not just historical, cultural significance also, and also to tell the ambassadors when other countries' ambassadors are present that it is this university that was fountainhead of learning for all of the at least countries of East Asia as well. So all of that, I think that is a larger message that is being sent out. The international institutions for pursuit of intellectual, philosophical, historical studies, it has a very significant position, Nalanda University, that enjoys it. So building a new campus right adjacent to the old one will also do as inspiration from what Nalanda used to be centuries ago.
So with a picturesque background, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, they are understanding the significance, the background of Nalanda University, the history that goes back to almost 1600 years ago, and right facing that we are looking at modern and also historical significance that go hand in hand. Prime Minister Narendra Modi that will be unveiling the new campus near Rajgir's ancient university ruins, and this campus, which is named after the ancient university that has attracted scholars for centuries. And this is a historic occasion because you can also see the multiple flags, the countries that are also sending across their ambassadors. So this is going to be a historic event because the diplomats of East Asia summit countries, the External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, who are also coming in, and this would actually give Nalanda a big boost because even today the university, Pragya, have been holding students that come across from world over.
You are absolutely right on that count, and because not just it was Nalanda University has a history itself, but it flourished for many years before it was also burned down by invaders. So that is also a message that we are rebuilding all our institutions that used to be the center of our faith, that we used to draw power from these centers and institutions. It is reaching out to our roots, it is reaching out to our cultural heritage and also the learning centers which we used to learn about in the books and in the textbooks, but we are rebuilding that. The significant portion is that everything that we're invaded by, the center of excellence, culture, intelligence, and also learning, in fact, I would say, be it of intellectual, philosophical, or spiritual studies, those are being rebuilt. The major push has come after 2014 when Prime Minister Narendra Modi became Prime Minister of India, and the major push to have these rebuilt came after that only. So this is also a significant moment when Prime Minister is there and saying that I told you that we will rebuild all the institutions that were invaded and destroyed by invaders. We are rebuilding those institutions of faith, education, culture, and this is a marking of that. This should be seen as a marking of that as well.
And Pragya, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it one of the backgrounds as well when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was hosting world leaders during the G20 summit?
Yes, absolutely. It was one of the places also. There is a backgrounder to that because when G20 summit came, everyone used to host G20 in one city. Prime Minister decided that we need to showcase our culture, our heritage, our diversity, and most importantly, the places of importance of our culture that has value for not just us, for other countries, adjoining countries as well. They used to draw power and also learning from our centers, and this is why this was one of the centers as well, decided as one of the centers. They were brought there, they were told about the the importance, significant historical importance of it, how many scholars...
Just interrupting you, let me go across to Mr. Binay Singh ji. He is joining us on the broadcast. Sir, good morning to you. The Prime Minister will be unveiling the new campus, sir, but right adjacent to the ruins of Nalanda University that goes back to centuries, sir. Do you believe that this is history versus also modern that seems to be now going hand in hand, and of course the importance when it comes to the revival of the campus?
Oh, it's a wonderful moment. It's a moment to celebrate. We are not just building a structure or a building. We are reclaiming our history. We are reconstructing our culture, our cultural heritage. Nalanda was not just like another university. It was one of the best university of the world, the top university of the world. We are reconstructing it. We are reconstructing our culture. We are reconstructing and reclaiming our national heritage. It's a wonderful moment. It's a moment worth celebrating. It's a moment which we celebrate in a century. I'm so glad as a citizen of this country. I am so glad as a Bharatwasi. I'm really happy today.
And sir, the message that it would go across, if you want to delve into that, looking into the history, looking at the importance of it, we are also looking at how Prime Minister will be unveiling the new campus. We are waiting for that. But thank you very much, Mr. Binay Singh ji, for your point of view. Pragya, please continue to be with us. We are awaiting that moment as far as the inauguration will be done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.